We talk a lot about phonemic awareness. Would you talk a little bit about what that is and how it's addressed in your approach here?
That's a great question. Phonemic awareness is a developmental process. It's something that children develop, and it's a necessary process about hearing sounds and words. So that's the sounds of language and how do we hear sounds. And that's a very important precursor to reading. Phonics is really teaching the alphabetic code that the M says and the T says T. So it's connecting those sounds and those letters. That's important too. So teachers have to understand they're both important and that you just don't do one or the other. And in our lessons, we teach phonemic awareness, absolutely. With our picture sorting, we're teaching them to hear sounds. But even that alphabet book, when we're teaching them to connect the letter to a picture, see, then they can hear that sound at the beginning of the picture and develop that phonemic awareness.
It helps them really build that relationship of knowing what the sound is with a picture, helps them remember it, but also so they can get into the letter in a couple of ways. They can hear the sound and know what letter makes that sound, or they could see the letter and know what sound it makes.
And with our interactive writing component, I think that's the most powerful part when we're talking about phonemic awareness, because we're asking kids to say words slowly, we're asking them to focus on a particular, letter sound in that word. But then with the cut-up sentence, now they're going from the letter to the sound.
Good, how are you?
So we got phonemic awareness in the writing of the sentence, but we've got the phonics then in the reading of the cut-up. So powerful activity to teach both phonics and phonemic awareness.
And it won't send it in like an email?
Specific sequence for teaching the letters?
Well, there are letters that are easier to learn than others, but there's really not a sequence.
Really weird.
I mean, we've found you just never know when you assess kids what ones they're going to know and what ones they don't. I mean, it's like often has something to do with what's in their name. They usually know those first.
And
but we really need to kind of follow what it is the group has a handle on and teach from there, as opposed to having a prescripted
because we did do these videos on here
that we're going to do. And what I recommend for teachers is do that ABC
30
tracing,
minutes long,
right?
Too.
So that the children are going to be learning those letters as they trace them in that ABC book. This is the best way to teach those letters. And then the kids, what I found in my research is when they get to about 17 letters, 17 out of 52 letters, they pick up on average 10 letters a week.
Wow.
It's just phenomenal. And then they practice with what they know in that pre-A lesson. And that letter learning is woven throughout the entire lesson. As the teacher is looking at her assessment, she knows which letters she should ask the student to name in their name writing or which letters to sort. Those kinds of things are going to be helpful.